A very warm welcome to you for this Miata Trophy Race 3 of the Championship Superpole session from a very warm and beautiful Anglesey circuit today. My name is Andy Webster, here to take you through today's proceedings, and we had a great qualifying session earlier on, and the top 10 drivers from that qualifying session will now take part in a 5-minute Superpole session. So really only time they've been counted down out of the pits to ensure that everyone gets a fair crack of the whip here for the session, and they're just coming through then to take on the beautiful coastal circuit layout here at Anglesey Trackmon circuit, next to the seaside here, as car 55 will be the first one going across the line. That is Fleet, who will take us as the main runner, as Dan Parent-Smith in car 73 comes through. He will be the second to attack the lap, but you can see already going through the banking. That's 10 degrees of banking around on the left-hand side of the circuit from my commentary position at least, and very, very quick on the way through. That sector 1 is tremendously quick, and the cars really can be fully let out to breathe. There's 55 then coming through the very fast school corner, so named because there's a racing school building on the outside, and then into Rocket in now, and trying to maximize this early run. There's only a few minutes. We're under 3 minutes already in this Superpole session, so it will be just about 2 flying laps, I think, maybe a third if they're really lucky. And then you can see Cochrane in the NA class got himself up into this Superpole session. So we have 6 runners at the moment who have exited the pits and are ready to run. So it is a top 6 shootout, as I was expecting a top 10, but a top 6 it is right now, as 55 comes through to clock the first flying lap here of the session. That is Fleet, who goes a 1:20.951. We'll see how Dan Parent-Smith manages to navigate the final corner, but the checkered flag has fallen. So this is a single one-shot qualifying. It is Fleet from Parent-Smith who clocks a 1:21.593. Next across the line, we have car number 12. That is Declan Lee, who goes onto the provisional pole position on a 1:20.346. Very, very nice early lap from Declan Lee, who featured strongly at Brands Hatch. Sycamore goes second and manages a 1:20.937. Gets himself onto the provisional front row as car 5 comes through. John Langridge, what time will he clock? Well, I don't actually have a time for John Langridge that time out. I think he might have just failed on the transponder, at least. I'm not seeing any indication from a fastest time from him. At the moment, though, Lee holds that fastest time, and we've got Cochrane in the NA class just going across the line. Cochrane will pip Langridge, for now at least, on a 1:25.829. Big gap then for the NA Mark 1 class at the moment. But the cars now coming through to finish the session. All cars, according to my timing screen, have received the checkered flag. So the 6 cars that will line up at the top of the order will be Declan Lee on pole position with a 1:20.346. Following him will be on that row 1 on the opposite side will be Sycamore in car 195. Fleet is in car 55. Oh, Langridge's time has come in, and it is pole position for Langridge. John Langridge gets pole position by a healthy margin of a half a second, a 1:19.800. So we'll redo the order then. It's Langridge from Lee, Sycamore, Fleet, Parent-Smith, and then Cochrane in the NA class, who manages to secure that 6th place. He will start at the back of the NC Mark 3 class, regardless, as he's a class down, but he is the only entrant into the NA class Mark 1 at this particular meeting. So if he can finish, he'll pick up good points today. There you can see our intrepid marshals enjoying themselves here at this coastal location. Car number 5 heading on into the pits, and they will go for randomized scrutineering at this stage. We will have the race for you at around 12:50 today, if you're watching live with us. So around 12:50 will be round 1, and then we will see round 2 We will see both rounds today. Round 2 is scheduled for around 20 to 5, the final race on our race meeting today. So we will look forward to seeing you later. I hope you enjoyed that session, and we will watch the Miatas later on. But for now, we will see you later on today.